she's bragging about having unprotected sex. She's 15 years old. She's in the past year slept with 5 or 6 different guys. How did this happen?
I don't know. Sabrina, like she said, she has unprotected sex, which scares me to death. I'm scared my daughter's gonna die.
See, I mean, that's a good point right there. You're not even worried that she's gonna get pregnant, and that's what teenagers don't think. You could die from this, right?
Yeah.
Which is a scary thing. It's like playing with a loaded gun.
It is. It's like Russian roulette. She's playing with her life.
And your one teenage daughter has a baby, right?
Yep, she lost her virginity and ended up pregnant all in the same night.
She's 17 years old, and your daughter and her child are living with you.
Yes, they are.
So, in effect, you become a mother again.
Yep.
Now you're helping raise this baby, which really is going to fall a lot on your shoulders. As you
and
know.
it already has.
It already has. And now you find out your 15-year-old wants to have a baby. I mean, she's saying on the tape, not like, I'm just having sex, and I want a baby.
Yeah, she has no respect for herself. She just doesn't care. She doesn't see the struggles that her sister goes through or the struggles I went through being a young mother, having a child at a young age.
But she's saying, hey, I'm there. I'm helping with my sister's baby. I'm ready for this responsibility.
She's not. She can't even handle the baby crying for a minute, much less. And I'm not even, shortening the time a minute. And she's already stressed. She's like, Zoe, stop crying. Zoe, stop this. She can't handle it.
Is she acting out in any other way?
There was an incident where she decided to take off, came home. I yelled at her, of course, and she decided to punch me twice in my face. And
your daughter punched you twice in the face?
Yes, she did. And I, at that point, wrestled her to the ground, and cops were called. We went to the police department, and they just said it was parental discipline because I wrestled her to the ground and that she shouldn't have done it. And so that's pretty much what happened with that.
Wow. What are you hoping to happen today?
I'm hoping for a strong reality check for her.
All right, well, your 15-year-old daughter, she's here. She's saying she wants a baby. You want to give her a reality check. We're going to try to do that. Let's bring your 15-year-old daughter, Sabrina, out.
Mom, I don't know what you told people out here.
Sabrina,
I'm gonna keep having sex.
You have
and
to
I'm not
stop,
gonna
baby.
stop. I'm gonna get pregnant. And remember 2 weeks ago when you caught me having sex? I wish that was my baby daddy. I'm not gonna stop.
You have
You're
to stop.
You're not gonna make me stop.
I am scared for you,
don't run
Sabrina.
my body.
I am scared you're gonna die.
I'm not gonna die.
You're gonna die.
No,
You're
I'm
playing
not.
Russian.
You're not gonna run my body. It's my body. I'm gonna do what the I want when I want. And you're not gonna help me. 70-17, I'm not gonna break that trend.
You know what?
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna be 15 having a baby, and you're gonna be a grandmother.
You know what? I'm gonna ask you to leave the stage, and I'll bring you back out. Okay? At 15, you have all these, stuff that you're thinking, but life is a lot harder than it seems, and especially when it comes to dealing with adult relationships and dealing with children. And the sex thing is like a scary thing you don't think about. It's like such a natural thing, right? Take your clothes off, boom, right? But the consequences that are paid when you don't think about it, which could happen. Hey, you get a baby, that's a gift that, nature gives us, that we're able to make babies, and you have a baby, you're gonna have that baby forever, right? And that would be like, you're thinking, oh, a very joyous thing, which I don't believe that you really think, like, you really at 15? It seems like you're having a pretty good time. Do you really want that responsibility?
Yeah. I want a baby.
I know you want a baby, but why wouldn't you want a baby 10 years from now?
Because my sister got all the attention. I didn't get any attention when she was pregnant. Even after she had her baby, I still don't get attention. So I know if I have a baby, I'm gonna get attention.
And you know what? I understand that. I mean, that's something, I can understand. You want attention. As children, we want to feel approval from our parents. We want to feel special. We want to feel good, right? But instead of having a baby, couldn't you go out and right now, we're at the time in your life where you don't have a lot of responsibilities, where you could really do something with your life, This is you're building a platform for the rest of your life. You know, you're building a foundation. So the rest, you're stacking it up, right? How about, couldn't you go to school and get good grades and do great in school and say, I mean, right there, wouldn't that be a better thing to be focused on and saying, hey, give me some attention, Mom, I'm a straight A student?
Okay.
Like I said, talking about disease and not thinking about it and thinking, it can't happen to me or it's not going to happen to me. Well, there's a lot of people. Everybody thinks that way. But I have a special guest that's here. Let's bring her out. Marlon, you've been on the show before.
Yeah.
You're just, I thought about you a lot, and you came on the show, and I think you really can help this young girl. So go ahead, have at it.
Okay. So I heard you backstage and you like to have sex on couches, toilets, on slides. You're definitely a child. You're definitely in the right place at the playground, but you're doing the wrong thing. You should not be having sex. You say you like sex, but I guarantee you'll hate HIV. You want me to tell you why? Because I got it. I found out I had HIV when I was 19 years old. Your mama love you, your sister love you, and you don't love yourself. You really, really, really have to start loving yourself. You know what? I take 7 horse pills each and every day of my life that makes me sick to my stomach. You see me now, and I look fine. You didn't see me yesterday when I was throw up. I had throw up in my hair. You don't see the hardships, that I go through and people who are living with HIV go through. Right now, you can't even handle yourself. I know you couldn't handle this disease that lives within me. You want attention? HIV will give it to you. It will give it to you.
I want to bring your mom and your sister out now.
You could either have sex and an
Seth, you're
STD.
Don't swear.
You were 17 and you had a baby. You had a baby.
Please don't swear, Sabrina.
You had a baby.
Don't swear.
Or you can go to school, get good grades.
Yeah, you remember
finish
that.
your basketball.
You remember that.
And have a good
You
life.
remember that when you lost dance because you and you had a baby. You remember that when you lost dance.
You don't know what happened. You were passed out drunk on the floor.
I do know what happened. I was in the room and you were getting Stephanie. I don't
Sabrina,
care.
Sabrina.
I don't
Okay,
care.
Listen.
I'd rather be drunk.
Listen. Do you see, is this
I'm
what
gonna have sex. I'm gonna do what I want. You're not my mom. You're not gonna run me. You don't own my body.
Who's trying to run you?
You
don't
own your
own my
body
body.
and you need to protect your body.
She doesn't own
You
my body.
need to protect your own body.
Can you relate to this story? Need my help? Call 1-888-STEVE-07. Can you describe how easy it is to be a mother at 17?
It's not easy.
Can you tell us about some of the difficulties,
Yeah,
the
but-
hardships?
Being, you don't know how hard it is to go to school,
I do know
Come
how hard it is.
home.
I live with you.
come home, take
You're
care of
not
the
her.
baby.
I babysat before Stephanie. I know how it is. I know I can do it.
Yeah, but the good thing
you're
about
crazy.
babysitting, do you know
No,
what the
you
good thing
cannot.
about? Do you know what the good thing about babysitting is? It's over. As children, 15-year-old, she wants attention. That's what you were saying before. A lot of it, she sees her sister, the baby, and again, 15-year-old, you focus on the baby shower. Oh, everybody's holding the baby. Oh, but again, 2 o'clock in the morning, well, you're helping out too. But,
I'm not home. I work 3rd shift, so I'm not even home.
so some of the attention's good, but then the responsibility, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that's something probably a 15-year-old doesn't want. You know what I mean?
And
You
once
don't
the
want
baby
that
comes, the
responsibility.
attention on you is gone.
So, can you say in your busy life with your teenage daughter who has made you a grandmother, you're working, you're going to school, good for you.
Thank you.
You're trying to look at your mom with all that on her plate. You should be doing what she's doing. You don't even have any kids, and that'd be a good thing. So what I'm saying is, Mom, even with as much as you have on your plate, your 15-year-old daughter, she's basically crying out for saying, Mom, I need some positive attention here. Can she get it?
She can get all the attention she needs.
talk to you about it.
Listen, Sabrina. Sabrina, listen to me. Look at me. Please look at me. Sabrina, you having a child is not going to give you the attention you want.
I gave Stephanie the attention.
But
No,
you know
it
what?
didn't.
The
I didn't want
attention
that
is
kind.
off of Stephanie. The attention's all baby. Stephanie don't get the attention. I love you with all of my heart, with every ounce of my being. Please, just wait.
Can you slow down? Can you slow it down for your own sake?
Please, just stop. I understand you're gonna have sex. I'll buy you condoms. You have to protect yourself. You have to.
Okay. That's not the advice I'm going to give, but she's your mom. And there she's saying, you can have sex, have protected sex.
Well, I know she's gonna do it.
Right. So
whether-
my thing is, okay, but you're right. And I'm saying, you know, that's probably a realistic approach, knowing that she can't stop you 100%. But I'm asking, can't you slow down? Can't you? And if you do, you know, you can't control yourself or you're going to do something stupid, have protected sex.
Sure.
Sure. I'd love to have you back on the show. I'd love for you to like make some goals and say, Steve, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you I did something with my life. And I would love for you to do that. And you know what? Who you'd be doing that for?
Yourself.
Yourself. You'd be doing it for yourself. Click here to watch more Wilkos. Click here to subscribe and get a front row seat for all the action.